Kia ora team, I'm Coach Ray. I'm a marathon and triathlon coach who specializes in coaching beginner and recreational athletes to achieve their sporting as well as their health and fitness goals. In today's short video, I'm going to take you through week 7 of my 12-week beginner half marathon training plan. Last week, you will have finished the halfway week, week 6. Now, this plan, who is it for? It's for anyone wanting to run a half marathon with the goal of completing it. You need to be able to run non-stop for 60 minutes to start this program. And by this point in the plan, you're well past that. We've built your fitness to running 2 hours non-stop. You also need to be comfortable running 3 to 4 times per week prior to starting this plan, although the plan only involves 3 runs each week. Now, if you can't run for that full 60 minutes or can't even run for 30 minutes, I've got some options for you at the end of the video. And if you also like going to the gym and supplementing your cardio or your aerobic training, then I've got some strength-based options for you that will complement this training plan nicely. Now, week 7's focus points, we're back. We're assessing your fitness. We're repeating the 5K time trial and seeing how faster you have got over the previous 6 weeks. We're going to continue building your endurance through longer durations and more consistent training. The key one there is seeing what changes have occurred, how much more efficient, how much faster you can run that 5K. This week's workouts, the key run sessions: Tuesday, 5K time trial. Thursday, we've got the 55-minute stride outs. Same deal, except we're just warming up a little bit longer before we're starting the stride outs. And then on Sunday, we've got that 2-hour run lined up for you. Now, the key in terms of the recovery side of things, we've got the stretching session on Friday, and there's an option for you with Velocity to follow along to a video-led stretching session. And then on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, we've got those optional strength sessions, and I'll talk more about a suitable plan for that at the end of the video. Let's have a look at your 5K time trial. Now, previously we used your 5K time trial to set your benchmark as well as set the paces for the various levels of intensity. We're going to do exactly the same thing this time, but now we can look back and see what you did in week 1 and how much you have improved. It's exactly the same session as what you did in week 1, starting with a 10-minute warm-up at level 2. We're then going to increase to level 4 and repeat 3 60-second repetitions with a 30-second rest interval jogging at level 2. We're then going to run the 5K time trial as quick as we can on a flat course, same one as last time preferably. 2.5 Ks out, 2.5 Ks back, record your time, and then go for a 10-minute cool down before doing some stretching. Remember, there's the stretching videos on Velocity. The 10-minute post-run workout or stretching session is perfect after this workout. On Thursday, we've got the 55-minute stride outs. As with the previous weeks, it's mainly aerobic running, and we're mixing in some higher intensity efforts partway through. The exposure to those high intensities with maximum recovery will just help keep your system adapting and get those gains that we're after. Going into detail for the workout, we're going to start with a 25-minute warm-up before we start our 10 by 15 second stride outs at level 5. Remember, this is fast, relaxed running. We're not doing a max sprint for the 15 seconds. If you needed to, you could sustain that intensity for a few minutes. After those 15 seconds of fast, relaxed running, we're going to rest by jogging for 45 seconds at level 1. And then we're going to finish with a 20-minute cool down at level 2 before repeating that stretching. With the stretching, put the focus on the running muscles, the calves, the hamstrings, glutes, quads. Focus on what is tight. And then on Sunday, we've got our long run. We're hitting the 2-hour mark for the first time. The key behind these long runs is always the same: to build and expand your aerobic efficiency and enhance your endurance. As with the previous few weeks, we're going to include stride outs within the workout towards the end of it, just to remind your legs that, hey, you can still run fast when they're tired at the end of a long run. We're going to do 4 of them. We're going to do them 5 minutes apart, starting at 1 hour 35 minutes. We'll do another at 1 hour 40, 1 hour 45, and then 1 hour 50, leaving you 10 minutes of jogging at level 2 for your cool down. Remember, these stride outs are fast, relaxed running for those 20 seconds, and then there's 4 minutes 40, if I'm precise, of recovery at level 2. The bulk of this workout is exposing the body to that level 2 intensity. Don't forget to finish with the stretching at the end. Now, word on intensity. You've now got another 5K time trial under your belt. You can update these training zones by working out your threshold pace based on what you can sustain for that 5Ks. As always, the bulk of your training is at level 2, that easy intensity. You can hold that conversation with your training partner, 81 to 89% of that threshold pace. Although this week, no, that's next week. Next week, we hit the level 4, the threshold intensity. Stand by for that one. Level 5 for the stride outs. We are running very hard, but we're doing it for a short duration. So we're not getting to the point where we're out of breath, we're grunting and groaning, and we're struggling. It's a fast, relaxed pace in the stride outs for an hour 10, for 110% to 120%. The other intensity used this week, or structured intensity, is that level 1 for the rest interval during the stride outs. Very easy jogging, lower or slower than 80% of your threshold pace. Now, the 5K time trial, you are likely to be running it at level 4, top end of that, maybe in the bottom end of level 5, giving that as best a shot as you can. Those other options I mentioned at the start of the video. If you can't run comfortably for 30 minutes yet, I've got my Getting Started for Running training plan just for you. We start off with some jog walk sessions. Over 4 weeks, we increase the amount of jogging, we decrease the amount of walking, and we increase the duration of the sessions, building you up slowly but progressively, building your confidence, building your fitness. And by the end of those 4 weeks, we will have you running for 4 minutes, for 4 kilometers non-stop. I think I need some caffeine. If you can run for a full 30 minutes, but not quite for the full 60 minutes, I've got some options for you to help build that fitness, to bridge up to that 60-minute mark so you can then start this program and build to a half marathon 12 weeks later. Send me a DM or email me at coachray@coachray.nz, and we'll get on a Zoom call and have a chat about where you're at, what your capability currently is, and work out what the best way forward for you is going to be. Now, for all you gym bunnies, and I say bunnies in a nice way because bunnies are fast, that want to build your running specific strength, I've got my Run Strong, Build Strength for faster, more efficient running. It's a 12-week training plan that has 2 or 3 gym sessions per week, depending on the variation of the program, to fit and to complement this training plan. So make sure you look at the links down below for the Getting Started on Running and the Run Strong, Build Strength for faster, more efficient running training plans, and get on board. I look forward to helping you achieve your goals. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email at coachray@coachray.nz or flick me at a DM on Instagram or Facebook. Coach_Ray_NZ on Instagram, and I'm easy to find on Facebook.